So I've done my first normal rebuild, my first challenge rebuild, my first realistic rebuild on NBA 2K21 next gen. So today, we're doing my first expansion rebuild. So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? This is an exciting time because we're uploading this today, and then this week, it's draft week. The draft is on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure free agency is on either Friday or Saturday. I think it could start on Friday. It's going to be a busy week. You're going to get my final mock draft. You're going to get draft rebuilds. You're going to get my winners and losers, my draft grades, my free agency predictions, free agency rebuilds, trade rebuilds if they happen. It's a busy time to be an NBA content creator. But yeah, like I said, we're doing our first expansion rebuild. I'm interested to see on next gen how the expansion draft is going to look like. Is it going to be kind of unrealistic where we're going to see really good players that aren't protected? Or is it going to be kind of what it would be like realistically that the draft wouldn't be as good? So I made the protection limit at 8 players. We are the Seattle Supersonics, added them in the Northwest Division. And then the Eastern Conference team I added was the Pittsburgh Force, throwing them in the Central Division. So let's see how this expansion draft is going to look like. Obviously, we don't have to protect anyone. All right, so I'm seeing that Otto Porter isn't protected. That's not too surprising. Tristan Thompson. I'm expected to see some, I guess, one-year deals or expiring contracts like Jeff Teague. That makes a lot of sense. Cody Zeller, Mike Conley. Okay, so it's looking like it's more on the realistic end. Even Evan Fournier, though, that's a pretty solid pickup. If we, oh my God, see, that one just doesn't make a lot of sense. That Michael Porter Jr. was not protected. Hopefully, we have the #1 pick. It was RJ Barrett wasn't protected. Because I get the reason. Well, I don't get the reason, but I'm not surprised that they're there because when you control the Nuggets or the Knicks, it automatically declines their team option after year 1 and expects you to let them go to free agency, which makes no sense because they're young, promising players. So let's just get into this draft. We'll see. Do we have the #1 pick or do the Force? So the Force, I'd rather have RJ than Michael Porter Jr. just for fun because I feel like we would normally take MPJ. So yeah, that pretty much gives us an obvious selection here. I don't think I'm going to take anybody else or there's really nobody in question. Yeah, we're going with RJ Barrett, who I'm actually excited to use and build around today. I would normally go for Evan Fournier, but I don't think he'd be a good fit with RJ Barrett. So I'm going to get a potential, now I have to make a decision because I was like, okay, do I go Thomas Bryant or do I go Troy Brown Jr.? I think I might now be leaning towards Bryant because I can only take one of them because then I can't take another Wizards player or just the overall draft you can't. So I'm actually going to go with Thomas Bryant, who's 23 here with my second pick. The Force go Fournier. And they also took Carmelo Anthony. So we're up again. I could use a point guard. Let's see who I would like. Maybe TJ McConnell, Austin Rivers, anybody under 30. Campaign. Oh, I don't know about him. We're going to take kind of a mini goat on the channel, Kyle Guy. He usually comes through. So we take him with our 3rd round pick. We could go Tim Hardaway Jr. to give us a good 6-man because then I would be open to bringing him back on a contract extension. Yeah, I mean, Malik Beasley obviously makes a lot of sense, but I don't know what's going on with him. So, DeAnthony Melton as well. You know what? Give me DeAnthony Melton, and then if Tim Hardaway Jr. is there, I will take him. Ricky Rubio goes, and Dwight Howard. So, yeah, I guess we're going to have a lot of shooting guards, but I think that's going to be fine. We're going to get a good shooter here with our 5th round pick. Yeah, in Doug McDermott. Or was that actually our 6th pick? That was our 6th pick. So let's go into our 7th pick here. And I'm going to just sort this by age. And I'm going to give Daniel Gafford a shot to be our backup center. And then if we sort it by age once again, there's some interesting names here like KZ Okpala, Zaire Smith, Grant Williams, Karooks. Ooh. Kind of like Radino's Karooks, Jalen McDaniels, Hamidou Diallo could get some defense on the team. You know what? I'm going to go after Hamidou next. So let's hope that no Thunder are taken as it goes Rudy Gay's and Furkan Korkmaz. So my next pick is going to be Hamidou Diallo, another shooting guard. He could be a G League guy. And then I'm going to take Chris Silva with my next pick. Could use another point guard, Kai Bowman here, Frank Jackson. But I'm going to go for Carson Edwards out of Purdue and on the Celtics. And then finally, we can snag another power forward. Mr. 2 years away from being 2 years away. Oh, wait. Oh, I was going to say it's Grant Williams here, but we took Carson Edwards. So I'm going to take Jalen McDaniels of the Hornets, the man out of San Diego State. So we have one last. Whoa, I didn't even know Shaman was here. Damn, okay, so we actually have 2 more picks. I'm going to go with another power forward, just a young one. We can go for Alan Smalley-Jack, and then for our final spot, we could just go for a center. There's not a lot remaining here, so we'll just go Damian Jones, DJ Wilson, Sterling Brown, Charles Brown, Cam Reynolds, but I don't need another shooting guard. No, give me Frank Jackson. So this is the draft class I've normally been using. I'm hoping there's actually more than like 15 guys in it, but I know, oh yes, ENT, he's got some good 21/22 classes, which I'm excited for. So I'm going to download this one for Mr. Langman. We'll check it out. Hopefully it's pretty solid. So let's see. They have about Okay, 11 real guys, and then it goes into these. So there's 12, 13, 14, 15. Only 15 real players, which is 16 if you count Vernon Carey, which you obviously do count him, so 16. That's about it. I don't know if there's a better draft class. I could look. Okay, I think this one has a lot more. Let me just show you which one it was. So I'm pretty sure on Xbox. Okay, so it was this 2021 by J.K. Brooks 23. If you look at this, it's got a bunch of real players. That's what I like to see. Yeah, this one is definitely better. It's got over 30 real players. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's the one. Oh my God, it might actually have into the 40s. Love to, oh my God, maybe into the 50s. You love to see it. All right, but looking at the team, who's going to the G League in year 1? I think it's going to be Allen. We're going to send him to the G League. Do I have to sign somebody else? Yes, I do, to send another person to the G League. So, I mean, we could sign, like, his, what's his name here? DeMarcus Cousins. But, no, okay, so Pau Gasol's here, Alonzo Trier. I honestly wouldn't mind Trier, but he really wouldn't get many minutes. So is there somebody that doesn't have to go to the G League? Yeah, we'll just sign CJ Miles. He won't be much for us. But yeah, RJ Barrett, the face of the new Seattle Supersonics. And then who else are we sending to the G League? Maybe Daniel Gafford. Somebody on a 3-year deal. So, you know, let's send Jalen McDaniels there. Let's do that. So the coach that I get for year 1, and also this is how you can check you have to go to finances and then salary cap breakdown. I didn't know that in a previous episode. So thank you to whoever told me that. So I did want to see the staff and who's our head coach. Does it give me a real head coach or it's an auto-generated? Milan Max. Still the same guy that it's always been. Now, I don't think there's not even a real coach I can go out and sign. Let me look. Yeah, none of these guys look like they're any real coaches. So I guess we'll keep Milan Mack for year 1. Also, I never got to check this, but I want to see who the Nets' second assistant coach is, because I know that they have D'Antoni. They're using Miyadoka, so they didn't put Amari Stoudemire in. That would have been cool, though. All right, so unfortunately, it looks like Kyle Guy will not be... I'll give him 2 minutes. All right, so we're going to have an 11-man rotation. I'm sorry, Hamadou. But yeah, this is the bench. It's going to be a fairly deep bench, even though Kyle Guy is only getting 2 minutes. But here's the starting 5. It's going to be Carson Edwards, RJ Barrett, Doug McDermott, Chris Silva, and Thomas Bryant. I don't expect it to be good. We'll keep an eye on how we do and then also how the Pittsburgh Force do. Our preseason power ranking isn't probably going to be very high yet. The Force coming at 19. We're going to come in at 27. I'll see you guys at the end of year 1, and we'll see if we're going to be one of the worst teams in the league or we sneak in as a playoff team, but I think it's going to be one of the worst teams in the league. So Thomas Bryant actually won most improved player. He averaged 14 points, 9 rebounds, and shot 41% from 3, which is kind of uncharacteristic of him. I want to see how many attempts he had. 177. Honestly, that's really good. That is really good. And I mean, he actually shot 40% the year prior, which he did, I think it was on like 2 attempts a game. So he's actually improving as a 3-point shooter, which could prove to be very valuable for this team. But we were not very good this year. I mean, we could see if anybody ended up anywhere. I'm surprised like RJ Barrett didn't end up in all rookie conversation, but it's I forgot it's messed up. Yeah, so it's the rookies that technically didn't play in real life this year. So that's broken. But that's because I also start today or at least the start of my league for the, my NBA, I gotta get used to saying that, for the expansion rebuild. So we did not make the playoffs. The Pittsburgh Force actually did as the 6th seed. And people were telling me that your projected profit, that is just from the beginning of the year. So you really can't tell how much you made at the end of the year. But if we take a look at the standings, I'm guessing we were pretty bad. So we were 30-52. Actually, that wouldn't have been horrible in the Eastern Conference, so we're going to end up with the 7th overall pick, I believe, going into the lottery. Taking a look at the stats this year, how did RJ do? How did the face of the Seattle Supersonics do? Not bad. For a losing team, we averaged 17.5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 44 from the field, 34 from 3, which is about average. I mean, I would like that to be up on both sides, but I'll take it. And then 68 from the line. You know we got to work on his free throw shooting. But Tim Hardaway Jr., I'm going to look to bring him back as a 6th man. We'll see, though, what he's asking for in free agency. Thomas Bryant, we kind of went over him. He's looking like to be the starting center next year. Doug McDermott shot 39 from 3. Hey, I'll bring him back as like a bench guy. Carson Edwards wasn't very good. Maybe I should just give Kyle Guy these starting minutes. D'Anthony Melton, I also probably could have started at point guard since he's a solid passer / playmaker. And he's got decent court vision, I would say. But he wasn't super efficient this year, but wasn't horribly efficient. Daniel Gafford, not bad as our backup center. There's Chris Silva, Karooks. Kyle Guy's per 36. Hey, he probably wouldn't have averaged that, but maybe I should have started him over Carson Edwards. So we'll see who wins the 2021 NBA Finals, or technically 2020, and then we'll get into the offseason, which will be pretty big for us because we'll have a topic in the draft. As the Celtics beat the Clippers in 7 games, Jason Tatum is your Finals MVP. Yeah, he's a stud. So league meetings, anything I like here. Eliminate the shot clock? No. Noted that. Automatic points will now be granted on shooting fouls, no free throws. Wow, 23 teams actually voted yeah. You know what? I know they were trying to do that in real life, but instead of no free throws, you would be taking one and it would count for both points at the line, and then I believe you would take one if you made a three-pointer and got fouled, or you took a three-pointer and got fouled, you would still take one. We'll prove that. We'll see if scoring goes up. If not, I'll change that, or if it's annoying, I'll change it. All games will now have 4-time quarters in regulation. I'm confused by this one, because isn't that already a thing? Maybe? I hope I didn't just accidentally put on, like, Elam ending. What is that? Why do I not know what that is? I don't know. We'll just advance. I'm kind of confused. You guys can let me know that in the comments below if you do. So we are coming in with the 7th highest odds to get the #1 pick. So let's see what happens. Mark Tatum, please give me luck. All right, so now they're saying we're going to get the 8th pick. Please don't do this to me. We dropped from 7 to 8. The Wizards end up getting the #1 pick. We could look to trade up. I mean, that's definitely not out of the realm of a possibility. We are going to fire Milan Mack. We're going to fire Michael Odom. We are going to fire, who is this, Barry James. We are going to clear house. Oh, and yeah, my trainer's got to go too. So I want to get a good trainer. So I want Randy Martin. Head scout doesn't matter, like, a lot. So I could get, like, a lower tier scout. Like, give me Connor Lee. He'll cost me a little bit less than Cuba Gooding. All right, I want a real head coach. We could go after Mike Brown. Is that, I was going to say, is that Evan Turner? No. So, Mike D'Antoni is here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Mike D'Antoni on this team. He's a pretty good coach. Quinn Snyder. He's got 8 offers, though. Chauncey Billups. You know what? Could I get him as an, you know what? I would sign Chauncey Billups. He was, I think, in rumors to be the Pacers head coach. So, let's see. Could we bring, there's Dell Dems. Could we bring Chauncey Billups to Seattle? Tom Thibodeau is also not the Knicks coach anymore. All right, where is he at? Where's Chauncey? Now I lost him. All right, now I have to sort it by name because I can't find. Where is Chauncey Billups? Can he not be my head coach? I don't know. I'm really confused. Okay, there he is. So we're giving him a 4-year deal to become our head coach. Hopefully the Clippers aren't holding him hostage and block that. Oh, we could go after David Jordan. No. We're going to go after Chauncey. For assistant coach, I saw Ime Udoka and Wes Unseld. I'm going to try to lock both those guys down. Dell Demps is interesting, but yeah, I'm going to offer Wes Unseld Jr. a spot, and then I would also like to offer, I saw Ime Udoka before. There he is. We're going to offer him a contract as well. So, you guys said when it's, when they decline it, I can actually change that to signing it, but when it's tentative, that means it's kind of like a no. So, yeah, we're picking up Martin, Connor Lee, Ime Udoka, and then the Clippers blocked that. That's annoying. All right, so we need a backup option. Lionel Hollins would be good. I mean, we could try Lionel Hollins and see if the Pacers block that. I mean, looking at other assistant coaches, I'm not really finding somebody I would like. So I'm going to see if I can get Dell Demps on like a, oh boy, he wants head coach money. I don't know, his ratings aren't very good. So I'm going to go after Matthew Jones for just a 1-year deal. We'll see what he does. And then we get Hollins. Let's go. They don't block us there. And we get Matthew Jones. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We'll get like a pretty cheap CFO with Logan Smith and then assistant GM. All these guys kind of have like negative badges. But I'll go after Dylan Moore for a 2-year deal, and hopefully he's pretty solid. So we lock those guys up. I'm going to treat this somewhat more of a realistic rebuild rather than a fantasy rebuild, I think. All right, so it's draft time. Do we have a lot of guys to possibly move up in the draft, though? I mean, it would be tough to move up. Like, it would probably cost me Thomas Bryant, and I don't really want to trade future picks. So I'm going to stick at pick 8 here. We'll see what the mock drafts have us taking. So Tyrese Halliburton. Ooh, I could use a point guard next to RJ Barrett, so I would like that a lot. Obi Toppin could use a power forward as well. And then NBA.com has his Halliburton. Yeah, I'm cool with anybody really but a shooting guard or center in this draft at 8. All right, so we're on the board at pick 8. We'll check out kind of who went already. So LaMelo, Wiseman, Edwards, the consensus top 3 off the board. Okongwu went. Ooh, Josh Green going way too high in this class. Obi Toppin goes 6. I actually would have targeted Obi. I would have liked Obi. Tyrese Maxey goes 7. Probably won't go as high as 7 in real life. So there's a couple guys here. There's Denny Avdia. There's Tyrell Terry. Well, no, I'm not going to take Terry. Tyrese Halliburton or Killian Hayes. Both of them are pretty enticing. So his floor is just a starter. That's pretty good. What is Hayes? Same thing. All right. So I don't really know. Ooh, Cole Anthony as well. I think I want to go after a point guard. Do I either go after Hayes or Halliburton? I think I'm going to take Tyrese Halliburton at pick 8. All right, so I'm going to make a trade with the Clippers and try to get back in the first round at pick 24. We're going to give them Allen Smiley Jack. I know I'm probably butchering his last name, so I do apologize that. And Carson Edwards for pick 24. The Clippers will accept that, so we're basically trading back up into the first round to get another guy. And then we also have pick 36, I believe, as well. So here at pick 24, Jameis Ramsey. Ooh, Malachi Flynn. Interesting. Okay, a lot of point guards here. Trey Jones, Nico Mannion, Devin Dotson. Vernon Carey, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Vernon Carey, Marcus Howard, Theo Maledon. Ooh, I like Jaden McDaniels here. And I think that's who I'm going to take. Also, Robert Woodyard would be interesting. Daniel Otoru. A lot of point guards here, making me regret taking maybe one in the top 10. But not really. I'm going to take Jaden McDaniels here. I might take a point guard in the second round. So here in the second round at pick 36, we have Marcus Howard, Isaiah Joe, Tyler Bay, Robert Woodyard, who I'm liking out of Mississippi State. And it says Michigan State, but he goes to Mississippi State. Yeah, I'm going to take him here. So looking at the draft recap, the rookie signings, Halliburton's a 75, McDaniels a 72, and Woodyard a 69. I'm cool with those. Yeah, I don't know why it auto makes me decline RJ Barrett's team option. We're picking that up. We're going to pick up Karuk's team option as well as there will be some good free agents, but I don't really know if anybody's ready to go to Seattle yet. There will be somebody I will target next year's free agency. Played for the Supersonics before. Might have given it away. But back to this. We're going to give Kyle Guy, Diallo, Melton, not Frank Jackson, and not Silva the qualifying offers. So to those three. Tim Hardaway Jr. wants $11 million. Honestly, I'm going to give him a 3-year deal with a team option on the last year. We'll give him $10 million. And we're also going to front load that as well. So we're going to offer him that, and he should accept that. Let me just see what we're looking at right now. So we could use another point guard, but I'm fine if that's Kyle Guy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, we have Jaden and Jalen. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's funny. Okay. So we could use another wing on top of Tim Hardaway Jr. I don't think LeBron or Kawhi would be ready to come here. I mean, Gordon Hayward would be interesting because we could pay him a lot of money. But I'm not really feeling that. Maybe Winslow. I'm trying to think who's a good system fit for Lionel Hollins' offense. Obviously, it's the stars here. Josh Hart would be interesting. Even DeRozan to provide some offense for us, but I don't think I want to go that route. KCP, though. You know what? I'll give KCP a 1-year deal worth about $7 million. So hopefully he accepts that because that's going to be by far the most he can get in free agency. Or if somebody would offer him, he could obviously get more. But I think that would be the most somebody would offer him. So Tim Hardaway Jr. and KCP. Let's bring them back, or let's bring Tim Hardaway back, KCP in, give us pretty solid wings. And then I do want to check out kind of where everybody signed. So LeBron goes to the Raptors. Okay, go to the Eastern Conference. Kawhi goes to the Knicks. All right, go to the Eastern Conference. AD to the Mavericks, stays in the West. So the Lakers lost LeBron and AD. Oof. That is rough. Anybody else that's big that switched teams? Fred VanVleet to the Cavs, Kyle Lowry to the Kings. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it from the top guys. So we do have about 1, 2, 3 guys coming back on the qualifying offer. I would also like to bring back Doug McDermott, actually, because I think he's going to provide some pretty good shooting. And I think he would probably want to stay here. Oh, did he get signed? Or am I just completely missing him? Oh, I'm just completely missing him. Okay, so I know he's not a good system fit, but I'm going to give him a 1-year, $7 million deal as well, similar to KCP's contract, giving us more cap flexibility for next year. Melton's going to take a deal from the Cavs. 2 years, $16.98 million. You know what? We're not going to match that. We're going to let him go to Cleveland. We're going to bring in McDermott. We're going to be a fairly young team next year as well. So we have 1, Kyle Guy will be 2, 3, 4, Diallo will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we're good once we get Kyle Guy and Hamidou Diallo back. So we get Diallo back on the qualifying offer, and same with Kyle Guy. So we're still a young team that's probably going to be pretty bad next year, but that's fine. I will take a top pick in 2021, and then cap flexibility going into that offseason, where I'm going to try to go after one specific guy. So we do have 3 training camps. I do want to send Tyrese Halliburton to combo guard. I want to send, I think, the whole team to free throws so RJs can go up just by 1, I guess. And then what else do I want to do? I guess, can I send RJ? Oh, I can send him to perimeter shooting as well. He's still our main guy we're building around. All right, so I think I'm going to send both. Yeah, I think I'm going to send both Robert Woodyard and Jalen McDaniels, or Jaden McDaniels, to the G League. I will randomly sign, who is this? Travion Graham, yeah, to a minimum deal, and then that will allow us to send Robert Woodyard to the G League as well. This is the rotation. It's Halliburton and Barrett. Excited about this backcourt. KCP, Karooks, and Thomas Bryant, with Doug McDermott, Tim Hardaway Jr., Kyle Guy, Daniel Gafford, and Hamidou Diallo off the bench. System proficiency is 2.5 star under Lionel Hollins, pace and space. We'll stick with that for now. I'm fine with this being a development year. And then our power ranking, according to NBA.com, is going to be, I'm guessing, pretty low. Yeah, it's at 27. I mean, we could look at the GM power rankings, but I'm guessing we won't be very high as well. Yeah, we're coming in at 28. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. And let's hope, you know what, I'm fine if we don't win more than 30 games. I just want to see RJ and Halliburton play well. All right, guys, so Giannis signed with the Thunder. Did I miss that? I might have missed that. Yeah, he's your MVP. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year for the Detroit Pistons. Spencer Dinwiddie, Sixth Man of the Year. I believe he won that last year as well. Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. DeJounte, Most Improved. Stan Van Gundy of the Pels, I believe, Coach of the Year. And Jordan Hobson, I wish you could tell me what team he's on, because how are we supposed to know these auto-generated GMs? But looking at all-rookie first team, Tyrese Halliburton is there. Oof, he put up good numbers, but was not very efficient. I mean, 32 from 3 isn't horrible, but it's not very good. 75 from the line is respectable. But 38 from the field, not very good, Tyrese. Here was our rookie second team, even seeing Udoka, and wow, the Pittsburgh Force got him at pick 34. He was pretty good. I don't think we're going to have anybody here. Like, I doubt RJ Barrett made an All-NBA team. We went 27-55, so we were bad once again, which is going to give us a pretty high pick going into this. Oh my god, wait, what? The Force traded for the Lakers pick? Wow. Would you look at that? Wait, we won 27 games? And we had the 6th worst record. Wow. Okay. So Greg Brown, I mean, I'm hoping we get lucky on lottery night. Because I wanted either, like, if we got Cade, I would probably move Tyrese to the side. But even Evan Mobley, I could look at. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. So taking a look just at the stats. RJ was our leading scorer. So he went up in points from last year. 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Oh, love to see it. 44 from the field. I'll take it. Similar to last year, but I'll take it because 39 from 3, very good, and he's almost at 70% from the line. So he was pretty solid, and you can see he's getting up there. His trajectory is looking good. Tyrese Halliburton, we kind of went over him already. Thomas Bryant, man, he went down in overall. He went down from, I believe, an 80 to a 78. I don't think I have Morale on. I don't know why he would be upset, though, because we're giving you starting minutes. Maybe it's just the team success, but he was good. I mean, we could look to trade him. Just kidding. Can we not look to trade him? Yeah, he is going to be a free agent, so never mind. This might be his last year as a Supersonic if we don't want to bring him back. Tim Hardaway Jr., 14 points, 37 from 3, 80 from the line. Very good 6th man. There's Kyle Guy, 37 from 3. Yeah, he would have been a lot better than Carson Edwards last year. Doug McDermott shot 40 from 3. I'll take that. Karuk's 8 points, 4 rebounds, 33 from 3. All right. KCP, he was solid. I don't know if I'll be bringing him back. And then there's Hamidou and Daniel Gafford. Now, did Jaden McDaniels and Woodyard go down? So, yeah, Bryant's down 3 overalls. Gafford down 3. All right, McDaniels went down 4 to his... Ooh, okay, so he might have went down... Oh, he was a 72, I think. So setting him to the G League was actually a terrible idea. Same with Robert Woodyard. All right. So the Thunder with Giannis to win it all. They beat the Celtics in 7. That would be kind of cool seeing Shea and Giannis. 2 foreign players, well, because Shea is Canadian on the team. And, man, I am a big fan of Darius Bazley. I can't wait for my first Thunder rebuild to kind of build around him and SGA. Killian Hayes, we almost took him over Tyrese. He wasn't very good this year, but hey, they also still have Chris Paul. Yeah, he was an NBA champion this year, though. So Dwight Howard heads to the Hall of Fame, rightfully so. He gets his jersey retired by the Orlando Magic. So I don't think I'm going to change. I mean, this would increase scoring, but I'm not going to change anything here. In all games, after 3 quarters, the team to reach the high scoring team's total. So that's Elam ending. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to reject all of these. All right, so going through the lottery was pretty unlucky last time. Oh, wait, we have the second highest odds, so that mock draft was actually messed up. All right, just don't drop me lower than 4, please. Just don't drop me lower than 4. I'm going to close my eyes. Please, please. Okay, we stay at 2. You know what? I'll take it. That's very nice. Very nice, actually. So much better than dropping to like 5. So we're going to keep Hollins for now. His ratings went down. Udoka we'll keep. Do we hire D'Antoni as an assistant coach? Honestly, we have the funds for it. Maybe I will. Is there any other guy we'd prefer to go after? I don't think so. Yeah, let's try to get D'Antoni as an assistant coach. We're going to give him like 3 mil. That's a lot for him. Or just a lot more than what he's asking for. And we get D'Antoni. So we kind of have the Nets assistant coach here. Was Lionel Hollins ever a coach for the Nets? I feel like he was. Yeah, he was their head coach from 2014 to 2016. So I was right. So let's see. Who do the mock drafts have us taking at 2? Now, oh, okay. So Jalen Johnson seems like a good fit. Just because Jalen Green might be more of a 2. And we have RJ there. And, like, I think Cade will probably go 1. But if he doesn't, then I don't know if I guess we would have to move Halliburton to the bench. So Jalen Johnson might be the guy to get. I mean, BJ Boston is 6'6". Jalen Johnson 6'8". What's Jalen Johnson's ceiling? It's Shane Battier, so an all-star. Jalen Green's probably somewhere you have Manu Ginobili. And then BJ Boston is Rip. Okay. Greg Brown, Dennis Rodman. All right. So I think I'm going to go with Jalen Johnson at number 2. Let's see. Does Cade go number 1? Because this would kind of switch things up. But I think he... Oh, my God. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. All right. Yeah, Wiggins entering free agency. They're going to go and... I mean, it makes sense because they have Steph. Oh, man. I really want to take Cade. Do I trade Tyrese now? I mean, I really like Halliburton. He just might be the sixth man. I mean, we could also move him to shooting guard and RJ to a small forward. You know, we could experiment with that next year. Because I was thinking about maybe trading him for like a top 7 pick and then just drafting somebody new. So you know what? I don't know. I might move RJ to the 3. I'm going to take Cade Cunningham at 2. Wow. Him not going 1 really switched things up for us. Yeah, so these guys are all 80 overalls. Anybody else? Okay, Greg Brown would have been a 79. Mobley is a 77. Rookie signings, Cade Cunningham, and then the auto-generated guy, Gerald Powers. We got at 32. He's actually a 7-1 center and a 71 overall. Could be a backup for us next year. But yeah, we're definitely going to sign Cade as I think my 2K screen went away. So yeah, we're going to sign both these guys, obviously. We'll bring back RJ. Yeah, I'm not going to just decline his deal. Robert Woodyard, yeah, we'll bring back. All right, this was the guy I wanted to go after. I mean, Harden could be interesting too because he's technically, well, no, he was never technically a supersonic, but KD, I think it would be cool if he tries to win a championship for the Supersonics. I don't even know if he would accept the deal, and it really gets complicated now if we... That means we would probably move Halliburton to the bench. I will offer these guys the qualifying offers, but I would like to offer 33-year-old KD a max contract. He does have 14 other offers. He might go back to the Nets. But does he prefer maybe to go to the team that drafted him? What would it be, like 14, 15 years ago? We'll see. We'll offer him a deal. Harden as well, just because maybe he would. This would probably make us move RJ to the 3 and then just Halliburton off the bench. Yeah, I want to go all in, and I think it would be cool to sign either Westbrook, Harden, or KD for the obvious reason of the Supersonics. So we'll offer Harden a deal and see what he says. He would be a plan B if KD doesn't sign, but I really want KD. Oh, man. Do I sign... If I didn't get Cade, I would have signed Russ. If I didn't get Cade. But I don't want to move Cade to the bench. But Russ would be interesting. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do Russ because I'm hoping I get either Harden or KD. We will need a possible center after this just because Bryant will be a free agent. We might need a power forward as well. Like, we're really good on point guard. I'm going to move Halliburton to a shooting guard. He actually goes up to a 79. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Oh, boy. All right. So, yeah, front court is still an issue. Let me just see. I'm not going to offer... I mean, we could sign like a Valanciunas. Robert Williams wants 18 mil. What? Thomas Bryant wants 18 mil. Just give me KD. We got none of them. Oh, man. All right. We might just go after a free agent next year. I wanted to get KD or Harden. That would be cool. But we're going to renounce the rights on KCP and McDermott. I don't think I'm bringing them back. But that is a shame that Harden goes... to the Thunder. Of course he does. Of course he does. And KD goes back to the Nets. I'll see if one of them makes it after moratorium. But if we got Jalen Johnson, I would have signed Russ. But since we didn't, I'm not going to. So, center-wise, oh, boy. I don't really want to pay him 18 mil. I'm not gonna. And he's not restricted, so he might be as good as gone. But I do kind of like the idea of going after Aaron Gordon for 17 mil a year. Yeah. Give me Aaron Gordon on a 4-year deal worth like 16.5 mil. Yeah, let's do that. Can we get Aaron Gordon? Boom. Big free agency signing right there. Hopefully we can be a playoff team next year and then convince a star to come here. Oh my God, Harden's here. Okay, we can offer Harden a deal. So never mind. We might be getting Harden. Let's see. Come on, Harden. No, we can't get him a second time as he goes to the Clippers now. Are you serious? Russ still doesn't have any offers really that he's gonna accept. What if we sat down Russell Westbrook and he's like, we know you've been an MVP, multiple-time All-Star, multiple-time All-NBA, set the record for the most triple-doubles in a year. We'll give you 3.3 mil. I wonder what Russ's reaction would be if that ever happened to him.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So you know what? Thomas Bryant doesn't even want to come back. Okay, I was going to give him a 1-year deal anyway. It is what it is. So looking at centers, I'm just going to give a 1-year deal to Tristan Thompson. We're going to give him a 1-year deal worth about 17.5 mil. So that's a reason for why he would sign with us. We are going to renounce the rights on Thomas Bryant. If we look at the team, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I definitely have guys that I could use. I'm going to go after a small forward if I don't want to play Robert Woodyard a lot. Why does Kevin Knox want 17 mil? Like, what? Why does he want that much? Isak Bonga wants 10 mil. TLC wants 5.5. You guys aren't very good. You know what? I'll bring in a vet like Kent Bazemore for 3.375 mil. So there goes my dream of getting a former Supersonic / Thunder as Kyle Guy takes the qualifying offer. Same with Hamidou Diallo as well. But yeah, Halliburton will be the shooting guard. I'm going to move RJ to a small forward. I'm going to try it and see what happens. All right, so I do want to send Tyrese Halliburton to perimeter shooting because he might need it. I'm going to do the same with RJ Barrett as well. All right, so if I move RJ Barrett to a small forward, does he go down in overall? Yeah, so I'm going to make him the small forward, but not actually change his position. All right, so I'm going to give Jaden McDaniels 14 minutes. Diallo and Guy will get 10 apiece. Woodyard is probably not going to end up playing for us. So the starting five is Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Halliburton, RJ Barrett, Aaron Gordon, and Tristan Thompson with a bench of THJ, Gafford, McDaniels, Guy, and Diallo. So we've drafted Diallo, Guy, who are still playing for us, Gafford, that's 3, Hardaway, that's 4, Barrett, that's 5, and then we also drafted or brought in Cunningham, Halliburton, and McDaniels. So we still have a couple guys from the OG squad. We're 3-star pace and space. We will stick with that for this season, which is now season number 3. I would like improvement on last year. Our preseason power ranking is 17. Highest it's been. Let's maybe be a borderline playoff team this year. Just maybe. And that's why I still took Cade Cunningham. He was a phenomenal rookie this year, on his way to winning Rookie of the Year. 19.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 48 from the field, 34 from 3, 7.5 from the line. He's up to an 85 overall. I mean, Luke is just also insane. But yeah, I'll so take that from the number 2 overall pick. Dinwiddie gets 6th man of the year. You got Giannis defensive player of the year. Edwards most improved. Very nice second year in New York. Rick Carlisle coach of the year. And then this Hobson guy executive of the year. Wish I knew what team he was the executive of. So Cade was on all rookie first team. And we made the playoffs with a 41-41 record. That's what I would like to see. A free agent is kind of eyeing us in Seattle. A new team has 2 studs, young studs in RJ and Cade. You can even say 3 if Halliburton will check his numbers this year. With a max slot, a playoff team on the way up, I think we're somewhat of a solid free agency destination this year. But taking a look at the stats, RJ Barrett was our leading scorer. Probably his best true shooting of his career at 59%. Yes, it is. He averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 46 from the field. Very good. 41 from 3. Amazing. 68 from the line. Still needs work, but hey, I'll take that slash line. Cade Cunningham, we went over him. Halliburton, solid second year. 17 points, 6.5 assists, 5 rebounds, 40 from the field, 35 from 3, 75 from the line. Aaron Gordon's numbers did go down, but I do like his defense. I was hoping he was a better 3-point shooter this year, but kind of have a glaring hole at the 5. We could go after a center in free agency. We'll see who's there. But round 1 against the Pelicans, honestly, this might be the executive guy. I'm not sure. Can I actually check out their staff? And it won't actually show me who their GM is, which is kind of inconvenient, I would say. They have a guy named Al Williamson at point guard, who was the 31st pick in last year's draft. Colin Sexton, first year on the Pels. He's been pretty good. Brandon Ingram, Zion still have that Duke forward combo. Jackson Hayes at the 5 still. Good that he's not taking any threes. You have Rashawn Holmes, Jerome Robinson, Hart. Honestly, them a sell there, but not a great 2 seed. Like, definitely beatable. Let's see. Game 1, we end up losing. Okay. Yeah, I might actually edit this rotation as RJ and Tyrese both had great game 1s. So what I plan on doing is actually going to a 9-man rotation. Do we kick out Hamadou, who averaged 5 points this year? Maybe. Do I take out Guy? No. Do I take out McDaniels? Yeah, McDaniels probably isn't very good yet. So I'm going to take out McDaniels, bump these guys up. We have 14 more minutes to play with. Let's go with 36 to this kind of mini big 3. We'll go 34 to Gordon. We'll go 30 to Thompson. Can we maybe take game 2? We can! Okay, we win by 1 point. Let's go. Cade drops 39 and 12. Halliburton almost had a triple-double. Moving on to game 3. Let's see what happens as we end up losing. RJ had a good game. Halliburton had a good game. But it's never like we're getting a good game out of the big 3 all at once. So let's see what happens in game 4. Hey, we tied up. I'll take it. We're winning the close ones here as we win by 2. RJ really wasn't great in this game. Neither was Halliburton. But neither were their kind of top stars anyway. So can we win game 5? No, we cannot. We end up losing by 14 points as Cade went off, though. Game 6, can we force a game 7? We can. It's been going 1-1, 1-1. So if the trend holds up, we're not winning game 7. But hey, I'm fine with pushing this team to a game 7. We definitely put the rest of the NBA on notice, especially the 2023 or whatever free agents. So we get blown out in game 7. That I'm not shocked at all. That was expected. But I'll take that 100%. We are definitely a respectable team in the NBA now as the Mavericks finally win it all. Luke is your finals MVP. He's absurd. How did the Bulls make it there? And they signed AD, I forgot. And they still have Kristaps. Okay. The Bulls have Denny, who's not been that good. Kobe White, who's kind of carrying this team. Is it Zach LaVine? I guess. And marketing's been pretty good as well. All right, so on to a very important offseason. Chris Paul and Melo probably going to be into the Hall of Fame. Marcus Aldridge should go to the Hall of Fame. Let's see. Now, he should go to the Hall of Fame, though, in real life. Very underrated player. So I'm not going to really pick up on any of these rule changes going on here. We don't have any other team's picks, so nothing's going to be exciting here. As the Pelicans have the Lakers pick. Wow, so they end up being the 2 seed and getting the 3rd overall pick in the draft. We are going to be selecting at pick 17, which isn't too bad. And this is a real draft class, another ENT class. It's their it's his 2022 class. Sorry for saying class so many times right there, but Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero, Jabari Smith, Max Christie, Adrian Griffin, Jaden Hardy, Musa Diabetti from Michigan, right? Yep. So we're going to keep the coaching staff the same. I think Lionel did a pretty solid job this year. We could go for a good CFO and assistant GM. I don't want an assistant GM with negative ratings. Can we sign both? We could sign the assistant GM and then CFO. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money on, so can we get Logan Smith? We do. All right, so we're going to be trading out of the first round, sending the 17th pick, the 15th pick, and our 2024 second for the Thunder's 2024 first round pick, which actually belongs to the Rockets, because I was like, why is it such high value when they have Giannis and they won the championship 2 years ago? So that could be good. I don't know if we'll, that probably will be good. I don't know if we're going to use that in a trade, but that's next year's draft as well. So let's move on to team player options, picking up the option on Halliburton. We're not going to pick it up on Powers or Tim Hardaway Jr. RJ Barrett will be a restricted free agent, so we're going to have to wait and see what we want to do with him. Obviously, we're giving him the qualifying offer. We'll give everybody the qualifying offer here. So let's see. Is there a good center, even a power forward, even a shooting guard I would go after, or a small forward? Oh, baby. I want to offer Embiid a deal. Embiid or Jokic, arguably the 2 best centers in the league, are here. Bradley Beal, Porzingis, maybe, but man, I want to go after Joel Embiid. Yeah, and we could still give RJ a max, so let me give him 35 mil. We are probably not going to get him, which is kind of unfortunate. Did I give him a no trade clause? No. Oh, it didn't allow me to, I think. All right, if we don't get him, we'll sign Nikola Jokic, which I think he would sign with us as well. And then as a third option, we'll go after KP, who I think would accept our deal as well. This is a very nice free agency class, so let me just make sure RJ Barrett, did not get a deal from another team. And we won't bring back anybody yet. So let's see. Do we get... Okay. We get Jokic and Kristaps as I hit my green screen there out of excitement. Who do I want? I did get Jokic recently in that Raptors rebuild, but I haven't got him on next gen yet. And that would make us a better team. You know what? But also taking KP would make the Mavericks worse, and they're kind of a dynasty at the moment. But I'm going to go with Jokic. We're not going to renounce the rights on RJ. Do I have to renounce it on everybody? I do want Tim Hardaway Jr. if I want to get Jokic, which is fine. Or actually, no, I don't. I will renounce the rights on Woodyard. So, yeah, we're going to sign Nikola Jokic. Pretty big, but I think we are a respectable team. I really wanted Embiid, but he signed with the Magic. So, RJ did not get a deal yet, so I don't have to give him something. Or, now he did. So, let's give him 28 mil. If he doesn't accept that, then we might be screwed. Are you kidding me? All right, I think we could do that, but we do have to renounce the rights on Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah. What about Jalen McDaniels? Yep. What about Daniel Gafford? Yep. Okay. And RJ Barrett. All right, I think we'll be able to do this. This would kind of suck if we can't, but let's see. All right, so we weren't able to bring back Tim Hardaway Jr., but we landed bringing back RJ Barrett. We get Nikola Jokic. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys under contract. That's not great. So I would like to go after maybe a good small forward. Even Josh Hart I would take. Fits our system well. And then maybe I'll move Halliburton to the bench just to give us a good 6th man. So we get Josh Hart. I do need another center. I wish the game kind of glitched, or didn't glitch out. But, we can bring back Tristan Thompson. That's what I want to see. And then I was hoping to see the same thing for Tim Hardaway Jr. Let me just see. Tim Hardaway Jr., can I sign him? Or did he get signed? He might have got signed already. Yes, he did get signed by the Magic of all teams. But we do get Tristan Thompson back. That's what I like to see. And then maybe I'll just get a point guard. Hey, Isaiah Thomas went to school in Washington. Let's get him on a 1-year deal. So, do we have enough guys for next year that I feel comfortable playing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do it. Let's do it. We need a big year from Cade and RJ. We know we'll get a big year from Nikola Jokic if we want to compete for a championship. So Jokic actually regressed, which I don't know why. Hopefully that's not a reason of concern. Kate Cunningham's up to an 87. There's Barrett, Tyrese. There's Aaron Gordon. I am going to like that fit. Okay, Isaiah Thomas isn't very good. I mean, if we don't win it all next year, we still have a premier asset. I think that Rockets pick will be very good. We do have, how many training camps? 2. So I want to send Aaron Gordon to perimeter shooting. And I want to send Nikola Jokic to big man or low post defense. All right, so this is going to be the rotation. A newer starting five with Cade, RJ. RJ will be back to his shooting guard. We have Josh Hart at the 3, Aaron Gordon at the 4, and then Nikola Jokic at the 5 with a bench of Haliburton as our 6th man. We're going that route. Tristan Thompson, Jaden McDaniels, and Isaiah Thomas. System proficiency under Lionel Hollins is going to be 4-star pace and space. That's pretty good. And then our preseason power ranking, according to NBA.com, please be high. It is number 10. Let's go and at least win 1, hopefully 2 playoff series these playoffs. All right, this team's killing it right now. We are 55-10 with about, 17 games left in the year. I'm counting. So I don't know why. Actually, no, I do know why, because Cade Cunningham is actually a stud. RJ Barrett has progressed to being one of the best wings in the NBA. Well, not like one of the best, but probably in the top 5% of wings in the NBA. And we signed arguably the best center in the NBA in the offseason. Wow, we are actually going to win 67 games. Oh, wow. That was not who I was expecting to see MVP. Cade Cunningham kills it in year 2. I am so happy the Warriors passed up on him. 53 from the field, 41 from 3, 87 from the line, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 23 points. I'm guessing with a 1 seed as well. Wow, that is huge. Adrian Griffin to the Sixers after losing Embiid. He's your 6th man. I mean, it really didn't make a difference position-wise, but I'm sure they were bad, so he's able to put up bigger numbers. Tyrese Haliburton, and we get 6th man of the year. And he was efficient. Oh, man, this actually could be our year. Knock on wood. Hamidou Diallo leaves, gets most improved. No shock there. Lionel Hollins, coach of the year. And I'm guessing we are also executive of the year. Let's go. Cade Cunningham and Nikola Jokic on All-NBA first team. All right, it's championship or bust. It really is. So we're taking on the Warriors in round 1, which is funny because this is the team that passed up on Cade Cunningham. Splash Bros, Jalen Johnson, how's he doing? He's been pretty good. Not much of a three-point shooter, but he's still been good for the first overall pick. Eric Pascal, Musa Diabete, Lonnie Walker, Jordan Poole, Tyrell Terry, Denzel Valentine, and Scala Bessiere. How did they get him? They got him with the 9th pick. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's not the accurate draft order. Taking a look at the player stats. RJ Barrett, though! He could have been MVP! 25, 6, 3.7, 51 from the field, 48 from 3, 70 from the line. All right. I'm guessing Aaron Gordon probably didn't score more than like 11 points. Yeah, 11.3. That was expected when you have 4 guys above 16, but round of applause for this team this year, man. That was actually great. I'm glad RJ Barrett is still our leading scorer. Jokic is averaging 7 assists a night and 10.5 rebounds, and also shooting 42 from 3. Taking a look at Josh Hart. He's shooting 39 from 3, getting over assists a night. He's a pretty good starting small forward for us. There's Jaden McDaniels, who was definitely improved from last year's season. Tristan Thompson giving us 10 rebounds off the bench. Don't mind if I do. And then there's Isaiah Thomas. You know, we see somewhat efficient from at least the line and from 3. But yeah, we got the Warriors in round 1. I'm not going to mess with the rotation. It got us 67 wins. We do end up winning game 1. We do end up winning game 2. I'm going to simulate the round as we end up sweeping them. Game 1, we ended up winning by 10. Cade Cunningham, Jokic, and Barrett all played well. Gordon and Haliburton had double-doubles. Game 2, we scored 155 on them. The big 4 doing work. Game 3, ended up winning by 11 points. Cade went off. The MVP Cade. Jokic went off as well. And then in game 4, we ended up winning by 17. Cade dropped 29 and 8, man. He's been huge. Now we're taking on the Suns, who have De'Aaron Fox. Oh, but they don't have Devin Booker anymore. Damn, I was going to say Fox and Booker. The Kentucky backcourt would have been lovely. They could have drafted Fox in real life in 2017. They have Lou Dort, Kelly Oubre, Greg Brown. How's he doing? He's actually been a beast so far. Next to DeAndre Ayton, that is very nice. Eric Bledsoe back in Phoenix. Okay, Kendall Brown, Ethan Wilcox, KCP, and Leandro Bolmaro, who hasn't been much, but the KCP revenge series here. But I think we should be fine. The Warriors team might be better than them as we are undefeated in the playoffs so far. Wow. Oh, okay. We take a look at the playoff stats, not the playoff team stats, the player stats. So Jokic is our leading scorer, scoring about 26, 11.5, 5.5, and with a true shooting percentage of 72%. Cade Cunningham's been good. RJ Barrett's been good. Haliburton as well. Haliburton has improved, man. So we're taking on the Pels, the team that beat us last year. Still the same backcourt. No, Kenny Chandler is new. Yeah, that is the Lakers pick. Okay, he's pretty good. Colin Sexton, Ingram, Zion, and then or do they have Jackson Hayes at the 5? They do. Robert Williams. Did they pay him a lot of money? Did they actually give him like 18 mil a year? They get no. He actually is only making 2 mil a year. Why can the CPU pull that off, but I can't? They have Devin Vassell, Landry Shamet. All right, let's just see how game 1 goes. As we are still undefeated in the playoffs. We won by 13. Cunningham had 19 assists. Game 2. All right, there it is. Our first playoff L. We lost by 3. All right, Kenny Chandler dropped 21. Please win game 3. Yes, thank you. That's a huge win. Let's go up 3-1. That was a close win, too. We almost blew it. All right, just win game 4, please. Let's not do this back and forth. Let's not do this back and forth stuff from last year, and we're down 3-2. Hey, they listen to me. We're not doing the back and forth stuff. All right, here we go. Game 6. We need to force a game 7 on the road as well. Good first quarter. Good first half. All right, we're forcing a game 7. That's huge. All right, we end up winning by 17. Jokic has a 38-point triple-double. Barrett jumps 29. He goes 5 for 8 from 3. How's he shooting from the line these playoffs? Not great, but he shot over 70% this season, which I'm very proud of. So, no way! Oh, we gotta win! This finals matchup would be so cool. Please. Please let us win. Please let us win game 7. Not a good first quarter. Not a good second quarter. Oh, boy. We're down by 7 in the fourth. Down by 2. Oh, my God. We're up by 1. All right, we're up by 2. Up by 5. Yes! What a fourth quarter comeback! We have doubled their score. Well, no, we didn't, but we outscored them by 22 in the fourth, and we win by 8. We were down by 14 going into the fourth quarter, and they blow that lead. Yes, so now we get the expansion finals. I gotta end it here in this series. The Pittsburgh Force versus the Seattle Supersonics. So the Force lineup is D'Lo. Okay, well, they just traded for D'Lo. Let me see what they gave up. Was it like De'Aaron Fox or something? Because it did say that he was on the Suns, so let's see what happened here. For everyone, we traded for Zach Collins, Drew Holiday for Tony Bradley. Oh, he's regressing hard. Where is... Oh, there it is. Yeah, D'Lo went a first for De'Aaron Fox. All right, so... Actually, did we have any All-Stars this year? Jokic made it on the reserves of Team Kevin Durant. Did we get Cade Cunningham? We had to. He was MVP. Wait, what? Cade Cunningham was not an All-Star. Am I tripping? He was not an All-Star, but he won MVP. That might be the first time I've seen that. Who else do they got? They got Matt Thomas. Ah, yes, Michael Porter Jr. versus RJ Barrett. That'll be pretty fun. Honestly, our team's better. I mean, they have a good bench in Devontae Graham. Isaiah Jackson's been pretty good. Evan Mobley as well. But I feel like we're the better team. And we do win game 1 by 3 points. We got to win the close ones. Good job in game 1. Game 2. All right. They beat us by 13. Game 3. Yes. Huge win there by 1 point. All right. Go up 3-1, please. Come on. Come on. Yes. We go up 3-1. We won by 16. Oh, are we going to be home? We're going to be home, right? Yes. Come on. Let's win it at home in game 5. Great first quarter. Solid second quarter. Good third quarter. Oh, we're blowing them out. Let's go. We're going to win the championship here in year number... Is this year number 4? This is technically year number 4. I do want the starters, and we have Tristan Thompson shooting free throws here. Misses the first. I actually haven't played this next gen in a minute in a game because I was away from my setup, at least for this week, because I had to go home back to New York. But Cade Cunningham is 1 rebound and 1 assist away from a triple-double. RJ's got 27 and 9. Jokic has a triple-double. Oh, wait. I want to get in Tyrese Halliburton at small forward. Michael Porter Jr. misses that. All right, where are you at, Cade? Let's see what you could do. Has he... Oh, you got Zubats on. You get right to the rim. Cade Cunningham, and he misses. All right, they are actually trying to double-team RJ Barrett. He's going to find Tristan Thompson. The Canadian connection right there. We're back up by 40. All right, Jokic pick and pop with Cade. Oh, Cade's just going to split the D and slam it. How did Halliburton do this game? Oh, he wasn't anything special. But Aaron Gordon had 26. Did he foul out? I'm guessing he did. No, he didn't. Why wasn't he in? Or maybe he wasn't. I'm just tripping. Either way, we win the championship. Cade Cunningham is your finals MVP. Actually, he wasn't in because our front court was Jokic and Tristan Thompson. But Cade, rightfully deserved. He was amazing in those 5 games. And if you're curious to see where that Rockets pick would have ended up, okay, so they barely missed the playoffs, so it wasn't that good of value. But yeah, that is going to be for me. I hope you guys enjoyed my first expansion rebuild of 2K21 Next Gen. If you have any other kind of challenge or new ideas you want to see me do, let me know in the comments below. But I'm saying it right now, it's going to be a busy week on the channel. I'm just super excited for Wednesday. I will be live streaming the draft. I will be live streaming my whole reaction, so it'll be a long stream, or at least the whole first round on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Drop a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.